Hi, it's Randy Kelly. I filmed this exact video a couple months ago, but I didn't like how I looked in it, so we're refilming it. I literally looked like a vampire. I was super pale, had dark eyes, and had eyeliner all around my eye. In theory, that sounds good, but I looked weird. People know I've hooked up with girls in my life, but they don't know that I hooked up with a lesbian. So if we're gonna get fucking technical, I guess she was bi, because she had a crush on me and she liked me and we hooked up. But I'm gay and I hooked up with a girl, but I didn't have a crush on her. I don't know, it's confusing. I sound so conceited saying, oh, she had a crush on me. It's like, no, she literally told me. It's not me just thinking it. It's not me being delusional this time. She actually said, I like you, so don't think I'm just full of myself. This took place when I was 17 years old. That's when we hooked up, but I actually met her when I was 16. She went to a separate high school, but we became friends through mutual friends. She introduced me to my first boyfriend ever. Kind of introduced. I had already met him through a different friend, but I was no longer friends with that friend, but she was friends with this guy also, and basically, I could never hang out with him at my house or his house, really. So we would go to her house, and that's where we had our first hookup. That's where we first cuddled, kissed, whatever. So she was really helpful in that relationship blooming. Okay, fast forward a year. I'm no longer with the guy, but I'm still friends with her. Her and I go to the city. I don't know how we got alcohol because we were underage. I must have stolen it from parents or a brother or something, and had a water bottle of tequila. We got wasted, well, especially me. Oh my God, I was wasted. And we come back, and at this point, she had already expressed, like, oh, we should hook up sometime, like that'd be fun, right? And I was like, I don't know, but we were wasted and we did. Okay, when I say hook up, I consider anything hooking up, not making out, that's making out, but like, okay, we didn't do the full shebang. I didn't fuck her. We did not have full-on intercourse. If I'm gonna be really technical here, she fucking sucked my dick. I try to keep it PG on YouTube lately, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta give all the tea, all the details. I don't want you thinking something happened that didn't happen. The following year, when I was 18, is when I had full-on intercourse with a girl that time. Like, that was my prom date. That's when I was like, okay, I actually wanna try it. Let's try it. Am I gay? Maybe I'm not. Maybe I prefer this, but I did not prefer that. Obviously, here we are. The girl that I actually banged when I was 18, she literally thought she was pregnant. I don't know if she was fucking with me, but I remember getting a text as a gay 18-year-old from the girl being like, I haven't had my period, Randy. Like, I don't know. What if I'm pregnant? I'm like, you're kidding me. I didn't even finish. Which I know technically you don't have to finish to knock somebody up, but I'm like, you're joking. This cannot be happening. And it didn't happen. We were in the clear, but I was like, bitch, don't say that to me right now. I don't know if she was serious or she was just trying to scare me, see my reaction, but I was like, oh God, but we were good. So back to the lesbians. So yeah, after that, our friendship kind of fizzled, and it wasn't because we hooked up. It was just because, I don't know, she started dating somebody, and then when I became friends with her, she told me she was a lesbian and occasionally bisexual, but she preferred women. But then she had a crush on me, she said, and she wanted to hook up with me, and then she dated a guy after me, which pretty much resulted in us not being friends anymore because she stopped contacting me once she started dating this other person. So I'm like, are you a lesbian? Because it doesn't sound like it. It's just so funny because I seem super gay, and every gay friend I've ever had is like, I would never hook up with a girl. That's disgusting. But I'm over here like, I don't really mind it. It's just this girl, the lesbian, not really lesbian, she wasn't really my style. Like, she had a goth look. She wore all black. She had blonde hair though, so it's not like she had black hair, but she was like pale, blonde hair, all black all the time, wore a choker. Just so we're clear, I am gay. I classify myself as gay. When people ask me, I don't say, oh, I'm bisexual. I'm not going to date a female or marry one. Like, I'm definitely dating men. So I will say, I remember she was very gentle. Some people are too rough, some people are too gentle. I think she was too gentle. Yeah, she was an odd girl, and I'm odd myself. But at that point in my life, I was a lot more normal. I hadn't reached my weirdness yet. So I remember thinking, like, this bitch is kind of crazy. I've not spoken to her in a very long time. I think we're Facebook friends. Not that I really go on Facebook. I don't even think I actually looked before I filmed this. I looked at her profile. I don't think she's posted in like months. So she's a really funny name too. I wish I could say it. It's not funny. It's just, it reminds me of a stripper. And she's not, well, she could be a stripper. I don't think she is. So that was the time I hooked up with a lesbian. Air quotes. I do air quotes in every video. Have you noticed that? I'm always like, but she actually was air quote a lesbian, because like, you're hooking up with me and you're dating a guy. How are you a lesbian? You're bi. Whatever. Be who you want. Hook up with who you want. Live your life. I look like a full-on ginger now, by the way. Why is this ginger? This was brown. I dyed it brown. Ugh. So until next time, I'll talk to you soon.